Alright guys, we are back for more of my 27th birthday special. We just did a game of Family Feud Decades for the Nintendo Wii, and that was pretty fun. And we were able to win $165 on that. It's not a whole lot of money right there for what we won, but it's still worth something nonetheless. But anyways, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii. Let's see what happens on this game.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
Alright, we'll do easy difficulty as usual. And let's do this.
This is Jeopardy! Introducing today's contestant. Player one. Player two.
Taking on Katie and Samuel this game. And there's the late great Alex Trebek that we all miss very much to this day.
Alex Trebek.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good luck to all.
Alright, let's see what the categories are in the Jeopardy round.
The first round of play today has these categories for you. From screen
to stage, food words and phrases, literary characters, how about them tigers, what planet are you from, and back in the 1990s.
Okay, let's get back into this. Player one, you make the next selection as we continue. Select a clue by pointing the Wii remote at the screen and pressing.
Alright, let's start with back in the 1990s for 200.
When the UK's 99-year lease on this crown colony ended, China retook control on July 1st, 1997. Player one, use the Wii remote.
What is Hong Kong?
Corresponding direction on. That is correct.
Back in the 1990s for 400.
You again, player one. On August 10th, 1993, she was sworn in as the 107th Supreme Court Justice. Okay, player one.
Who is Ruth Bader Ginsburg? And that's right! I'm back in the 1990s for 600.
Partying like it was February of 1999, Hugo Chavez became president of this country. Yes, player one.
What is Venezuela?
Yeah, right.
Back in the 1990s for 800.
Player one. Back on January 1st, 1993, two new European nations were formed from the split of this suddenly ex-country. Let's hear it, player one.
What is Czechoslovakia? Got it! I'm back in the 1990s for 1,000.
On October 26th, 1994, a peace treaty was signed between Israel and this country led by King Hussein I.
Alright, let's see what Samuel says. Iraq? Nope.
Anyone else?
Alright, so it is 50-50 now. I may as well go for it. What is Jordan? I got it! And we ran the category as well.
Player one.
Okay, how about the tigers for 200?
This tiger is the great spokescat for Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
I definitely should know this.
It's player one.
Who is Tony? How about the tigers for 400?
You get to pick again, player one. And here's Kelly.
The South China tiger has these features spaced farther apart than other species do. On each individual tiger, they're unique, like fingerprints.
Yes, player one.
What are stripes?
Yeah, that's it.
How about the tigers for 600?
Select again.
Answer Daily Double!
Answer. It's the Daily Double. And
I'm feeling very confident about this. I'm gonna make it a true Daily Double.
here is your clue. Tiger is the second rank in this organization for young boys?
What are Cub Scouts? And just like that, we double my money to $7,200. Alright, how about the Tigers for 800?
Tigers are the largest cats, and the tiger named for this Russian region is the largest tiger. Let's hear it, player one.
What is Siberia? How about the Tigers for 1,000?
Player one. The largest population of wild tigers is found in this Asian country on about 30 wildlife reserves. Player one.
What is Indonesia? No!
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Okay, player two.
Alright, Katie's gonna say India, and that was what we needed. It was gonna be my next guess too.
Pick again.
Alright, what planet are you from for
It
200?
has weather patterns and iron-rich minerals in the soil, giving it a distinct red color.
Well, this one should be easy.
Let's hear it, player one.
What is Mars?
Yes.
What planet are you from for 400?
Please pick again. Greater in mass than all the other planets combined. It's surrounded by dozens of moons. It's player one.
What is Jupiter? What planet are you from for 600?
We return to you. It's the smallest and densest of the outer gas giants and has an appropriate name, as it has a watery interior. Yes, player one.
What is Uranus? No!
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? The correct response is Neptune.
We are looking for Neptune. Oh, well. Should have went with that, but it's okay. What planet are you from for 800?
Its mean distance from the sun is only about 36 million miles. Okay, player one.
What is Mercury? Alright, there we go. What planet are you from for 1,000?
Player one. Bands of debris and ice surround it, as do its satellites, including Titan. Let's hear it, player one.
What is Saturn?
Right.
Alright, we got it. So, as for which clue I'm going to go with next, let's go to food words and phrases for 200.
Breakfast dish that can also mean to flatten. It's player one.
What is pancake?
Good.
Food words and phrases for 400.
Select again. In 1966, the U.S. government banned M80s and these round red firecrackers. Yes, player one.
What are cherry bombs?
Yes.
Food words and phrases for 600.
Player one. Used before barrel, it suggests the homespun style and philosophy of rural folk. Player one.
What is cracker?
Right.
Food words and phrases for 800.
Player one. It's the spicy two-word name for a type of knot that lets you join a rope to a rail or a post. Okay, player one.
What is clove hitch?
That's correct.
Food words and phrases for 1,000.
Player one. Let's go over to Kelly.
A nursery rhyme says, this person, mend my shoe. Get it done by 2:30.
Player one.
Who is cobbler?
Right you are.
Got it. And we ran that category.
Player one.
Alright, literary characters for 200.
In A Christmas Carol, the ghost of this dead partner is the first spirit to visit Scrooge. Yes, player one.
Who is Jacob Marley?
That's correct.
Literary characters for 400.
Player one. In A Scandal in Bohemia and other early stories, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle gave this physician a wife, Mary Morstan. Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Dr. Watson?
Yes.
That's right! Alright, literary characters for 600.
Player, let's get Kelly's assistance on this clue.
John Tenniel depicted this Lewis Carroll title character in 1865.
It's player 1.
Who's Alice?
That's right. Way to go.
Literary characters for 800.
Select again. The invaders in this H.G. Wells novel are described as having tentacles and a peculiar V-shaped mouth. Okay, player 1.
What is the War of the Worlds?
Yep.
Got it! Alright, literary characters for 1,000.
To you, player Ivan Petrovich Voynitsky is the title character of this 1899 Chekhov play. Yes, player 1.
What is Uncle Vanya?
Hey, you're right.
And we ran that category.
Choose again.
Alright, from screen to stage for 200.
X marks the spot where the musical, inspired by this Olivia Newton-John film about a roller disco, rolled onto Broadway. Player 1.
What is Greece? No.
Anyone else?
It's only 200 that we lost right here, so we can't complain too much about that. And it does help that we do have a very big lead.
Here's the correct response. Xanadu.
It was Xanadu. Okay.
Player 1.
Alright, from screen to stage for
The
400.
musical Here's Love was based on this 1947 film in which the real Kris Kringle is hired to work at Macy's.
Alright, now this one I should know.
It's player 1.
What is Miracle on 34th Street?
Yes.
Alright. From screen to stage for 600.
A handful of actors play more than 100 roles in The 39 Steps, based on this director's 1935 suspense classic. Let's hear it. Player 2.
Alright, Katie says Alfred Hitchcock, and that's right.
Player 2. Back
From screen to stage for 800.
A Wonderful Life is a charming musical adaptation of this director's classic film, It's a Wonderful Life. Here's what we wanted. Frank Capra.
It was Frank Capra. Alright.
Let's have a look at the 1,000.
Now on to the last clue.
In the musical Legally Blonde, blonde ambition takes Elle Woods all the way to this university's law school. Here's the response we were looking for. Harvard.
It was Harvard. Okay. So that's the end of the Jeopardy round, and we are off to a very good start right now. Anyways, let's move on to Double Jeopardy, and Samuel gets to go first in this round since he is in last place. Let's see the categories.
Conjunction.
Conjunction, junction, Bible heroes,
Latin
American history, health and medicine,
Not
not nominated for Best Picture, and States of the Union.
Let's get back into this now.
Alright, Samuel's going to pick Conjunction Junction for 400.
Northwest States postal abbreviation.
Alright,
Yes, player 1.
let's go for it. What is OR?
Yes.
Alright, we got it. Alright, Conjunction Junction for 800.
This conjunction comes before rain, heat, and gloom of night in the United States Postal Service credo. Player 2.
Alright, Katie says NOR. That's right.
Please pick again. Player
Conjunction Junction for
Follow
1200.
an eye from the end of a fabled Himalayan creature, and you get this conjunction.
Alright, what's Samuel gonna say? SO?
Sorry.
Nope.
That's wrong. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
I'm gonna go for it since it is 50-50. What is YET? Alright, we got it. Alright, conjunction junction for 1600.
This three-letter conjunction is commonly replaced by a symbol in Jeopardy clues.
I'm not quite sure about this.
Here's what we were looking for. And
It was and. Okay.
we return
Conjunction junction for 2000. And there's one of the two daily doubles.
Answer. The first of the daily doubles. And you're in the lead now.
Alright, I'm not fully feeling confident right here on this category. I think I'm going to do 4,000.
Here is your daily double clue. This conjunction is also the symbol for a poisonous element.
Was T.O.? Oh, that was wrong.
Here's the correct response. As.
It was as. Okay.
You again.
But we still have the lead though, which is good news. Alright, States of the Union for 400.
All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
This state's flag featuring the Big Dipper was designed by a 13-year-old Aleut boy.
I don't know.
Here's what we were looking for. Alaska.
It was Alaska. Okay. States of the Union for 800.
With a population of about 120,000, Columbia is this state's most populous city.
I don't know this one.
We're talking about South Carolina.
It was South Carolina. Alright.
Choose again.
States of the Union for 1200.
Mississippi and it have the shortest coasts on the Gulf of Mexico, only about 50 miles apiece.
I'll go for this one.
Okay, player one.
What is Louisiana? Oh, dang it, that was wrong.
Any takers?
That was my best guess that was coming to my mind, but we still didn't get this.
It's
Alright,
two.
Katie's gonna say Alabama, and that was what we needed.
Player two. You pick again.
States of the Union for
This state has
1600.
the highest average altitude of any state east of the Mississippi. Must be pretty mountainous. Here's what we wanted. West Virginia.
It was West Virginia. Okay.
You get to pick again, player.
States of the Union for 2000.
Tears were shed when the Teddy Bear Museum in Naples in this state closed its doors forever in 2005. Here's the correct response. Florida.
It was Florida. Alright.
Player two, back to you.
I now nominated for Best Picture for 400.
Across the screen in this 1951 film that pleased audiences and critics, but not the Academy.
I have no clue on this one.
Here's the correct response. The African Queen.
It was the African Queen. Okay.
Player two, back to you for
Health and Medicine for 400.
Epicondylitis is the medical term for the chronic arm injury called this sport's elbow.
I guess I'll try it.
Let's hear it, player one.
Well, what is baseball? No.
Sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's the response we were looking for. Tennis.
It was tennis. Okay.
You again, player two.
Health and Medicine for 800.
Statin drugs like Lipitor are used to lower the bad type of this. The correct response is cholesterol.
It was cholesterol. Alright.
Choose again. Player 2.
Health and medicine for 1200. And there's the other daily double.
Answer. The second daily double. You're second right now.
Alright, Katie's gonna risk 1350 on
A
this.
sign of this infection from the virus that also causes chickenpox is a blistering rash preceded by severe pain.
Alright, Katie's gonna say shingles, and she got it. That puts her up to 4950. Alright, health and medicine for
There are
1600.
and bacterial types of this, the inflammation of the membranes covering the brain and spinal cord.
Don't know it.
Here's what we were looking for. Meningitis.
It was meningitis. Alright.
Player 2, back to you.
Health and medicine for
The name of
2000.
this fluid that contains white blood cells comes from the Latin for water.
Let's see what Samuel says. Slavia. Nope.
Any other takers?
Alright, let's try it.
Okay, player 1.
What is Lymph?
You got it.
And we got it! Sweet!
We return.
Okay, Latin American history for 400.
In 1565, Portuguese knight Estácio de Sá founded this Brazilian city on Guanabara Bay. Yes, player 1.
What is Rio de Janeiro? That's right! Okay, Latin American history for 800.
By the 7th century, this civilization city of Tikal in the Yucatan had a population of tens of thousands. The correct response is the Mayan.
It was the Mayan. Alright. Latin American history for 1200.
In 1541, Pedro de Valdivia, a soldier of this Inca conqueror, founded the city of Santiago in Chile. Okay.
Alright, Katie says Vasco Nunes de Belra, and that's not it. Alright, may as well give this a shot.
Yes, player 1.
Who is Hernan Cortez?
No.
Oh, that was wrong.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on
So
that?
that's going to narrow it down for Samuel.
Let's hear it, player 3.
We were looking for Francisco Pizarro.
Player 3, back to you.
Latin American history for 1600.
1957, this physician and patron of voodoo was elected president of Haiti, which he ruled with an iron fist for 14 years. It's player 3.
Alright, Samuel's going to say Jean Aristide, and that's not it.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
I'll try it.
Player 1.
Who is Francois Duvalier? And I picked the right one! Awesome!
Select.
Alright, Latin American history for 2000.
In December of 1980, a junta appointed Jose Napoleon Duarte president of this small Central American country. It's
Alright, Katie
player 2.
says El Salvador, and that's right.
You get to pick again, player 2.
Bible heroes for
In
400.
English, God told him he was the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob.
I'm not good at Bible stuff here, so I'm not expecting to do all that good on this. Alright, Samuel's going to say Moses, and that's right.
Player 3, you pick again.
Alright, Bible heroes for
Goliath
800.
mocked him, saying, "Am I a dog that thou comest to me with staves?" Here's the correct response. David.
It was David. Okay.
Player 3, back to you.
Bible heroes for
In
1200.
Luke, he is quoted as saying, I indeed baptize you with water, but one mightier than I cometh. Here's the correct response. John the Baptist.
It was John the Baptist. Okay.
Select again.
Bible Heroes for
When
1600.
Jesus saw this tax collector and first gospel writer, he told him to follow me. Yes, player 3.
Alright, Samuel says Matthew, and he got it.
Choose again. Player 3.
Bible Heroes for
In
2000.
Judges, he said, with the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. Okay, player 3.
Samuel says Gideon, and that is not it.
Anyone else?
Alright, because this is on a category I don't really know a whole lot about, I'm just going to play it safe by not buzzing in.
Here's what we wanted. Samson.
It was Samson. Alright.
Please pick again. Player.
Not nominated for Best Picture for 800.
A Best Picture nomination out of the Academy for this 1959 Billy Wilder film. Well, nobody's perfect. Here's the response we were looking for. Some like it hot.
It was Some Like It Hot. Okay.
You again, player 3.
Not nominated for Best Picture for
Out
1200.
to lunch, not nominating this 1961 Audrey Hepburn George Peppard film. We're talking about Breakfast at Tiffany's.
It was Breakfast at Tiffany's. Okay. Not nominated for Best Picture for 1600.
This Jimmy Stewart and Grace Kelly starrer from Alfred Hitchcock didn't get a second glance. Here's what we wanted. Rear Window.
It was Rear Window.
Here's the 2000.
Alright, last clue.
Driving Miss Daisy won for 1989, the year this Spike Lee film about urban racism was passed over. Player 2.
Alright, okay, he's gonna say School Days? No.
Any other takers?
I'm gonna try this one.
Okay, player 1.
What is She's Gotta Have It? No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Well, Samuel is gonna get this, but either way, he's not gonna make it to Final Jeopardy, all because of him being in the hole. It was Do the Right Thing that we needed there.
Sorry, player 3. You'll not be...
Alright, anyways, it's down to me and Katie at Final Jeopardy, and let's see what the category is.
Category. African city.
African cities.
You need
And thankfully we do have a runaway game, so we can secure a win right here. Alright, I'm trying to think on the math right here of how much I could do to play it safe. I will do 4,000.
Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select.
Alright, time to see the clue.
Africa's most populous city, not on a navigable body of water. Its settlers didn't need water when they had gold.
I'm gonna say what is Cairo.
What did you say?
Alright, Kay said Monrovia, and that's wrong. She was 2,300, and that puts her down to 1,450.
And your response?
I said Cairo, but am I right?
And that
No. So I risked 4,000, but thankfully I still win the game with $7,800.
We're talking about Johannesburg.
It was Johannesburg that was the correct response. Alright. But it doesn't matter. so glad we were able to pull off a win right there in this segment for what I was expecting, as we end up with $7,800. So it's not a bad payday right there for what we ended up with there. I'll still take it nonetheless. But anyways, that is going to do it for Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii as part of my 27th birthday special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.